Think of your dream property, and then think a little harder, and you'll begin to get an idea of what the most expensive homes in the world look like. Because what happens when you bring together an architect limited only by gravity and an owner with a bottomless wallet? You get a luxury house filled with bespoke features, tailored exactly to your personality and taste. And the sky's the limit. That could mean an outdoor theatre overlooking the Mediterranean Sea, an entirely circular building, or whole new levels of exciting tech. Today, we're going to discuss about the most expensive house in the entire world. Now, let's get right into the video. The architectural statement is unmistakable since it stands towering on the streets of Mumbai. It would be strange to discuss luxurious residences without including Ambani's residence. Given that the Ambani residence falls under the definition of a skyscraper, it is without doubt an abode of excess. This imposing building is renowned for its structural qualities, as well as the elaborate and complex interior design. This 27-story mansion has 3 helipads, along with other recreational features, so it really has it all. It speaks of Mr. Mukesh Ambani, a billionaire, and it reflects elegance. Inside of Antillia, air traffic control, 3 helipads, a 50-seat theatre, terrace gardens, a swimming pool, a ballroom, 9-speed elevators, a health centre, a temple, a spa, 3 helipads and a chamber that spews snow from the walls are just a few of the eye-catching features that the residence is packed with. The mansion is among the most elaborate and opulent homes that can be found. The fabled island Antillia, commonly known as the Isle of the Seven Cities, is the inspiration for the name of the Ambani residence. The narrative surrounding this island is based on an old Liberian folktale about bishops who fled the Muslim conquest of Hispania and settled 7 towns on an island. There's not much information on why the Ambanis chose this name in particular, but the thing about being a billionaire, no one questions your decisions. Instead, they're intrigued, just like you are, to know more about this ostentatious estate. The elevation and the structure in which the house is created are notable for their architectural design aspects. Out of the mansion's 27 floors, the top 6 floors are a full residential area, with all the residents living there. There are 6 stories from the bottom up that are solely for parking vehicles. The Ambani house, estimated to cost between $1 and $2 billion US, was the most expensive private property in the world in 2014. Area and location of Antillia. Mukesh Ambani's home, Antillia, is 40,000 square feet in size. It is located on Altamount Road in South Mumbai, one of the poshest neighbourhoods and streets in the world. According to the real estate nomenclature, any property on the Altamount Road ranges between $80,000 to $85,000. Architecture and inside view of Antillia. Perkins & Will from Dallas and Hirsch Bedner from LA, 2 US-based architecture companies, presented and carried out the Antillia building's plans after consulting Nita Ambani, who had been awed by their intricate interior design work at the Mandarin Oriental in New York. The amazing building was painstakingly constructed with Hindi influences and liberally sprinkled with religious symbols. There are 6 areas of the house spread across the 27 levels that are designed to mirror the elements of earth, water, fire, air, sound and light. To represent the ascent to enlightenment, these components were arranged from the bottom up. The materials used to stand for these include marbles, crystals and mother of pearl, which have been intricately positioned in the interiors of the mansion. The designers also made sure that no 2 floors should follow a monotonous design pattern, hence the variations can be made out very easily. The patterns come from a similar concept, but there is no mirror imaging or repetition. Price of Antillia. During its planning and construction, the home was referred to as the largest and most expensive in the world. The plot's value was estimated at about $1.2 billion before building began. Circling the Antillia, it stands out from its time and place due to the statement design and building approach, which made it the 2nd most expensive residence after Buckingham Palace. This luxurious house, which is thought to be worth between $1 and $2 billion, is owned by Mukesh Ambani, a corporate legend and the chairman of Reliance Industries. There is no doubt that visiting this property is worthwhile. Are you yet ready for a virtual tour? Plush interiors of Mukesh Ambani's house. The Antillia house's interiors feature a variety of rare materials, and the focus of the interior design is centered upon these materials. Although there have been some disagreements about it, the house was initially planned to fit the family's lifestyle. Some observers see this as a significant turning point, while others see it as a display of irrational power. Despite numerous problems, this one is still getting attention and is frequently discussed. The elaborate entrance. The genuine flora of the decor is brought in during various festivals and occasions in the manor behind those imposing dark wooden mirror gates of Antillia. The red sculptures by Robert Indiana are sometimes emphasized by the white and pink blooms, and other times by the roses. Meeting area. A complex conference room with dark wood flooring, warm lighting and warm rugs is located between all of those floors. These features, together with the room's winding staircase, creative paintings and glass paneling, give the space a warm and homey feel. The soft couches in terracotta tones complement the room's layout and add to the opulent atmosphere. The living area. The Antillia mansion gives an unobstructed, stunning view of the sea, which can be enjoyed from their living room thanks to its height. Floor-to-ceiling windows and a spacious balcony have been erected to maximize natural light. Actually, this is one of Mukesh Ambani's home's lovely areas. Reflecting the natural lighting, the white marble flooring does an exquisite job, flattering the visual interior space. Completing the overall layout of the room, some magnificent art pieces have been used along with the gold Ravinda Reddy head sculpture and silver and gold piece of Sudham Gupta. Mukesh Ambani house amenities. High-speed elevators, an ice room, an entertainment hall, a private theatre and other opulent amenities can be found throughout the Ambani house. The entertainment hall. It goes without saying that he occasionally hosts events and celebrations, because of the big man he is in the corporate world. The skyscraper has elaborate spaces for that. Regardless of the event, these rooms are furnished with cutting-edge technology. The winter room. Mukesh Ambani House Snow Room. If you're the richest guy in Asia, a central air conditioning system is insufficient. The Ambanis have a snow room, sometimes known as the ice room, to escape the heat. At this property, this fascinating facility that is typically reserved for the wealthy operates at a higher level. Whether or not the room is occupied, snowflakes are automatically blasted into it. Therefore, if the weather permits, you can travel to Moscow's icy slopes while still living inside your own home. A massive temple. The Ambani family frequently travels to the temple in the house, where it is also possible to pray. Along with religious themes and motifs of the lotus and the sun, there are numerous statues of Hindu deities, such as the Hindu god Ganesh and Lord Shiva. The Atlantic Ocean is supposed to have served as the house's inspiration. The vehicle pool. The Ambani residence features a garage that can hold 168 vehicles and 6 stories devoted to automobiles. The building also features a floor on the 7th floor devoted to a car service center. Speaking of the billionaire's love of speed, he has also put in 9 elevators, each with a floor allotted to it. The helipads. Think a 168-car garage is big? Just wait till you see the 3 helipads perched atop this tower. Yes, the enormous house has not just 1, but 3 helicopter parking slots. Interesting information about the huge Ambani mansion. The exterior of Antillia has a completely new level of floating flora. These terraces of evergreen flowers are intended to block Mumbai's intense sunlight in an effort to maintain the home's freshness naturally. It takes a large number of domestic employees to keep this skyscraper, the 47th tallest in India, in immaculate condition. A total of 600 workers who change shifts, like in various manufacturing plants, work at Antillia 24/7, 365 days a year. The staff includes security guards, cleaners, kitchen staff and departmental managers. All the 600 staff are experts in their respective fields. They are paid relatively huge salaries compared to other domestic workers across India, and are even cushioned with life insurance covers. Wrapping up. Designing the spaces proceeded through various stages, including transitional zones that developed the public, private and semi-private zoning areas, and presented an architectural challenge. The obstructive mass of modern building in Mumbai defies the surrounding structure's lower functionality and accessibility. The Antillia building, which supports the vertical paradigm, is tall and has certain odd criteria and functions that are later brought up as criticism. The interior design and included design aspects of the building have also been praised, despite the transition to a more basic residential concept. So, what are your thoughts about this expensive house of the world? Do you think it was expensive or not? Tell us in the comment section below. And if you guys liked this video, then be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos, then make sure click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell.